tax on your asset. And for most people, that's the largest asset anybody has, is their tax. And you pay a property tax on that property you own. And Elizabeth Warren is saying, well, billionaires should pay a tax on all the property they own. What do you think of that as an approach to funding programs like
Spread some
Build
wealth
Back
around,
Better?
let other people have it because you don't want to pay tax on it.
Adam, can I start on this one? And then I'd love to, please jump in. So let me just suggest a couple of things that,
I guess everybody will pay tax on it eventually if you actually tax
wealth
equally and
taxes
fairly.
are very popular right now, as I think they should be. And I think that too often when we talk about wealth taxes, we talk about homes only. I think the place that we need to move when we start talking about wealth taxes is to property or assets that are owned that may or may not be your home. I will say I struggle with the idea of too much reliance only on property taxes or wealth being conceived only as homes or physical property, because we're really trying to do things in our community right now that provide access to home ownership to people who, because of racist-based financing policies over the years, we've kept people of color out of the
But why would
ownership
taxing
space.
people's
It seems a
homes?
little ironic and, quite frankly, a little bit short-sighted to now say, well, we should be taxing homes as a way to pay for services. And so what I'm saying about home tax or about wealth taxes is, let's look at things like capital gains taxes. Let's look at the taxing the value of wealth that may not be limited to physical property.
And I think
That's assets.
I think that's what the Warren
That's
proposal
stocks
is.
and everything,
It is
too.
for a tax on assets.
Listen to the question before
which
you
would
start
be
answering,
financial assets.
worrying about your
If
property
you own
taxes.
A company, if you're Jeff Bezos and you've got Amazon, that you are avoiding paying. Amazon grows in value every year by, in some of these recent years, hundreds of billions of dollars. But there's no tax on that increase because that increase is not taxed as an asset. And what Warren is saying, so it's not really the house that Bezos
Is anybody
lives
listening
in.
to Warren?
Right.
It's the
And
rest
that
of
is what I want people to, that's what I want people to understand. So when we talk about assets and we talk about houses, it scares people. That is not the approach going forward. The approach going forward is attaching some tax responsibility to asset improvement. And one of the ways to do that is to limit the ability of people to deduct losses, book losses from their income, right? There's a lot of it. My organization's been
All
a long
the
time
stuff
thinking
that
about
keeps
this
rich
wealth
people
tax
rich
thing,
is what we can
but
do
we have
something
set
about
this
to allow there enough
rules
money to
are
be around for everybody else.
To buy the owners
Coddle
of
the
capital
rich.
for the owners of capital.
And
those are the
Coddle
kinds
the
of changes we
Springfield
need to
Junipers
make.
wealthy.
I've been so interested
We got to stop
in this that I
coddling
have
the
to
Springfield
watch the
Junipers
clock.
wealthy.
And a talk show host should always watch the clock because we're out of time.